Police fire rubber bullets at EFF supporters who smashed windows and doors at the local municipal offices in Richards Bay. Mass evacuations as Los Angeles fires flare up again.
All right, there it is. Take it down.
We're engaged. We need you here.
Pussy, wait for me, please. Wait for me.
South African movie The Last Ranger has been nominated for Best Live Action Short Film at the Oscars. And Thailand becomes the biggest place in Asia to recognize equal marriage. Hello, I'm Jane Dutton.
This is Eyewitness News.
Police have dispersed EFF members protesting outside the Umhlatuzi local municipal offices in Richards Bay, northern KZN.
They've been given an order to disperse the marching protesters. Some police officers asking their colleagues as to why they're not shooting or firing these rubber bullets. Members of the media are just following through behind these armed police officers. We could see members of the party dispersing now. Rubber bullets are being opened as we speak. We can also see tear gases. Members are now dispersing.
This was after party members forcefully gained entry into the municipal building where a council meeting was set to take place, smashing a window and glass door. The party wants 3 of its councillors removed and their seats declared vacant. The party says the councillors were recalled in 2023 for failing to transport their constituencies to the party's 10-year anniversary at the F&B Stadium, but refused to comply with the instruction.
I'm here to give mandate. Our mandate is to raise this issue in council with our councillors. Uguti, IFP administration must declare vacancies, 3 vacancies of EFF councillors who were expelled from the party.
Ekuthuleni primary school principal Jeffrey Segudla was shot and killed while he was sitting in his car outside the school earlier today. He was shot along with his wife, who sustained gunshot wounds, and she's since been rushed to hospital. The school in Kraaifontein in the Western Cape is still a crime scene, and police detectives continue to comb the area for clues that could lead to any arrests.
And it actually confirms what we've always said, that schools are microcosms of the society we live in. Because if we live in a violent society, that violence will spill over to the school.
Northwest Police say they're working with their Lesotho counterparts to track down an alleged illegal mining kingpin who escaped from police custody. James Twadi, who's also known as Tiger, is on the run after resurfacing from an abandoned mine shaft in Stilfontein last week. It's understood that some officers let him go during an operation to clamp down on the illegal activities. More than 100 other Zamazamas were arrested while 78 died. Northwest Acting Police Commissioner Patrick Asenang says the force knows the members who were on duty when the fugitive escaped and says Twadi's escape is part of a larger corruption scheme.
Insofar as Stilfontein is concerned, we as the Ministry of Police and the police are engaging the Department of Minerals because it is their responsibility to deal with metals mining.
Keep an
eye on them, eh? Give the impression we have done this out here.
The South African film Last Ranger has made it to the Oscars. It's one of 5 chosen for the Best Live Action Short Film category. The local film tells the story of a young girl named Lita who embarks on an extraordinary adventure through a game reserve guided by the last remaining ranger, Kuselwa. The experience takes an unforeseen twist when they're confronted by poachers, sparking a fierce struggle to defend the rhinos and revealing a tragic secret. Cindy Lee directed the film in the isiXhosa dialect.
We've been nominated for an Oscar in the Best Live Action Short Film category. We are so excited. We are so proud of our little isiXhosa film, all about the devastation of rhino poaching. But it's a positive, uplifting film, and we think that's why the Academy loved it so much. We're going to go and we're going to win this Oscar. We're going to be the only second South African film to win an Oscar. So please, everybody, hold thumbs. We're super excited. I'm probably going to burst out crying again, so I'm going to go. Thank you.
Well done, Cindy. See you at the Oscars. Quick update about Grobler's Bridge at the border with Botswana. It is still temporarily closed after heavy rainfall. The trial of alleged serial rapist Sipho Lucas Phiri is underway in the Pretoria High Court sitting in Benoni. One of the alleged victims has told the court she was raped at gunpoint after Phiri offered her a lift to work. He's accused of raping and kidnapping 37 women between 2018 and 2023 and faces 117 charges. He was arrested in 2023. This does contain some sensitive material.
The second witness testifying today burst in tears when she was asked for details of what had happened to her. Proceedings were paused as she said she was unable to continue. When she returned to the witness stand, she told the court that the accused approached her while she was waiting for a taxi to go to work. She says she trusted him on face value because he was wearing a security guard uniform. The court heard the interpreter, Walter Ngabinde.
It is because he alighted from the buggy, my lady, and I could see that he was wearing a security uniform.
She told the court that the accused pointed a gun at her private parts before raping her in his car. Jabuli Limbata, Eyewitness News in Benoni.
25 families and survivors of apartheid-era crimes have approached the courts to compel the government to pay constitutional damages of 167 million rand. The families also want President Cyril Ramaphosa to establish an independent commission of inquiry into political interference that resulted in the, quote, suppression of hundreds of serious crimes committed during the apartheid regime. The applicants are survivors and family members of the Highgate Hotel massacre in East London and the Cradock 4 murders, among others.
The notice of motion by the survivors lists applicants who include Lukhanyo Chalada, the son of Fort Chalada, one of the Cradock 4 victims murdered by the South African police in 1985. It also lists Alegria Nyoka, representing the family of the late Caiphas Nyoka. The survivors and their families want the court to declare the conduct of the respondents to be a violation of their constitutional rights for unlawfully refraining and obstructing the investigation and prosecution of apartheid-era cases referred by the TRC to the NPA. Chalada addressed the media briefing, saying this was not his favored course of action.
It's sad for me to be at this point where I have to go to court just to get what was duly mine, justice.
Chalada added that the money won't go to them as individuals and will instead be kept in a trust. Babalo Ndenze, Eyewitness News.
An explosive new wildfire has erupted north of Los Angeles, forcing tens of thousands of people to evacuate their homes. Ferocious flames devoured hillsides near Castaic Lake, spreading rapidly to cover more than 3,000 hectares in just a few hours. Evacuations were ordered for 31,000 people around the lake. And a high-profile gay couple got married in Thailand on Thursday as the kingdom's same-sex marriage law went into effect. The law also clears the way for transgender people to marry and grants adoption and inheritance rights to all married couples. We say congratulations to them. See you for more again tomorrow.
Eyewitness News, in touch, in tune, and independent. For the latest, log on to ewn.co.za or ewn.mobi.